Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you one of the ways that I make my own embellishments. What you will need are some of these glass pebbles. I pick these up from, there are quite a few different stores that sell them. If you buy them from places like Hobbycraft or crafts shops, they cost a little bit more. I actually buy these from Wilkinson's and I think they're about £1 for 20, could be 50 of them. You can buy them off eBay and places as well, and they are really cheap. Just small see-through glass pebbles. You can buy them coloured as well, but for the way that I use them, the clear ones are best. Okay, so you'll need some of these. You will need some kind of glue. Now, glossy accents are normally what I would use for this, but I've run out, so I'm using the gloss gel medium at the minute to stick down pretty much everything. I've got a paintbrush to do that on, and the other thing you'll need are some scraps of paper that have small images on. So like I'm going to use the little faces along the bottom of that one, and this one here, I'm going to use some of the little butterflies. It's super simple to do, and you can do a whole kind of batch of these in one go. And so what you're going to want to do is pick your image. These pebbles are curved on one side, curved on the top, and they're kind of more flat on the bottom. They're not all exactly round or uniform shape. They are slightly off, which I really don't think makes much of a difference. Okay, so add a little bit of your glue. Find the image you want to use, and I think I'm going to go for that one there. This is another great way to use up all of your little scraps. And just from this one piece I could probably get 10, 12 of these from one little piece like this. And you can just have them with a plain colour on as well. But what I quite like is obviously the glass kind of acts as a magnifier. So the image that's inside, obviously you can see it enlarges. You can't see too well because the light reflected on. Okay, so you're literally going to stick it, make sure that it's pressed really tight down onto the paper, and just leave that to dry. And the same with, I'm going to do one of these down here. The glue. Sorry, I keep going out of camera. I'm actually doing this in the living room rather than at the table I normally use. Okay, so I'm going to press down so the image is clear. Right, obviously once they're dry, and I was going to do one of these butterflies as well, wasn't I? I'll do one more, give that a minute longer to stick. You may find that these are stuck enough before they're completely dry to be able to cut them. Okay, so this butterfly's not going to quite fit on there, but that's close enough. This is lovely for, especially at this sort of papers like this. You've got the images on both sides. I've obviously cut bits out and I'm just left with these little scraps that aren't really much use for anything else. It's a good way of using those up. I've got my scissors. Right, now I've finally found a pair of scissors. These are pretty much stuck. And so it's just literally as simple as cutting around the bottom of. You don't need to worry about being completely particular, because once it's stuck down to your paper you're not going to see it. You could cut your image beforehand, but I find it's easier to hold them down, especially if you want to do several on one piece. It's easier to just stick them to the paper first, wait for them to dry and then cut them all out. So when you're done you'll just be left with these little beads that have got whatever image you've chosen. Obviously they're ready to just stick your glue to the back and pop onto your projects. And last year I know I made a stack of these with little spiders in them, ready for Halloween. I've done them with Christmas presents or holly and things in, ready for Christmas time. But you can use any image. You could even use as well, your digi-stamps, shrink them right down, colour them. The only thing you'd have to just experiment maybe a little with your glues, with the different markers or crayons or whatever you use, to make sure that the colours aren't going to bleed or change colour when you add the glue. But there you go, it's a really cheap. I will find some links actually for these glass beads, but I'm sure that you can get them for, I mean, especially in this country, you can pick them up for probably no more than £2 for 50 of them, I would have thought. But I will get some links, and I'll find some links for various countries, so you don't have to go hunting around for them. Right, thank you for watching, and I look forward to next time.